Hey guys, AirT is here, Air for short. There's a Hall of Heroes going on right now for the Fire Kung Fu Girl. A lot of people are going for this monster, and I'm sure a lot of people are wondering, how do you rune her? Now, I've got all 50 pieces here, so I'm going to summon her, as well as discuss some of the rune sets that will probably benefit her skills and her as a whole, so you can add her to your team. So let's select her here. And 5, 6, 7, 8 summon. And there she is. Awesome. She looks great. This is my first time getting a Kung Fu Girl, so I'm excited about this. Let's take a look at her skills. She's got Energy Ball as her first. Attacks the enemy with condensed energy. Shadowless Kick is activated again with a 30% chance. Her next skill is Shadowless Kick. Attacks the enemy twice with a fast kick and removes a beneficial effect with a 40% chance for each attack. Now I think that's great because a lot of monsters try to buff themselves in order to defeat you, so if you can remove them, that's awesome. And 40% is a pretty high chance. It's verging on 50%, and since it has a chance of activating that debuffing ability twice, that's pretty awesome. As well as this has a 30% chance of activating Shadowless Kick to get rid of any of their buffs. Now I know for a fact she's got a third skill coming when she awakens. So let's take a look at her. And when she awakens, she gains Fire Dragon Attack. Attacks the enemies 4 times with the power of fire and inflicts continuous damage for 1 turn. Now that's pretty awesome. So it's a 100% activation rate. So it's basically down to her accuracy and the opponent's resistance whether that continuous damage will actually land. So we're looking at her, for runing her, her first skill is basically down to attack power. The 30% chance isn't going to be affected at all by any runes we give her. However, removing an effect requires accuracy. So we've got Shadowless Kick requires accuracy, as well as Fire Dragon Attack also requires accuracy in order to land those continuous damage effects. Now, a lot of people would do, because she is an attack monster. Oh no, she's an HP monster. Huh, surprise, surprise. Who would have thought? So she's pretty well rounded. Then she's got pretty good defense if she's an HP monster. She'll have high HP. You probably don't need to work on that, which means she can probably take a hit. So I would suggest Fatal Runes. You could go crit rate with them, but I would do Fatal and Focus Runes for her. You want her to attack really hard, and you also want some of this debuffing to work, especially the Shadowless Kick. The third skill here, Fire Dragon Attack, is great. It attacks 4 enemies 4 times. I think this is random. It doesn't necessarily attack all the enemies 4 times. It'll just attack 4 times, and it could end up hitting 1 enemy 4 times, or maybe 1 twice and 2 others once. Anyways, however it's divided is random. And then the continuous damage, I think, is just sort of like just a bonus effect. It's not really anything you really want to work towards, because her second skill is probably her money move. Also, for some people, they might want to use Despair Runes. This will give her a 25% chance to stun. Now, I know that using Energy Ball will give her 1 chance to stun the enemy. However, I'm assuming here that if Shadowless Kick is activated again, that gives her another chance to possibly stun. Now this attacks twice. It does not mean that it has 2 chances of stunning. The stun effect only really works with the first hit. I guess that probably works out for this one as well. I don't know. Some people think Despair Runes are really good for her. If you want to go Despair, I would do Despair and Focus. Now what to put in her slot 2, 4, and 6, I would do attack percentage in her slot 2, attack percentage in her 4, and then you could do accuracy in her slot 6, or do attack percentage in slot 6. Now she's just a hard hitter. Yeah, so hopefully this has been helpful. If you guys have any other ideas, I'd love to hear them. You could do revenge for possible counterattack. It's not necessary, but hey, it could be fun. Yeah, so that's probably pretty good for her. I would say Fatal Focus or Despair Focus, and then do attack percentages. You could work on the HP as well because it's going to be fairly high, so you could put one of those slots, maybe 2 or 4 as a HP percent if you want. Play around with her. If you find that she's dying really easily, maybe switch one of those out. Switch an attack percentage for an HP percentage. So hopefully this has been helpful. If you guys have any other ideas, leave them in the comments. And yeah, peace for now.